In this video, we'll learn how to add custom field to car object. So in the previous video, we already created the car object. Now we want to add some more fields to the car object that we're gonna do now. And before that, what I want is to download the file that is attached in your video's resources. That file name is car fields and relationship. If you open this file, you will get an idea what all fields we're gonna create. I have given the field names, field labels, field name and the data type, and if there is any pick list, the pick list values are there. So we're gonna use this file for creating. And so let's go to now our org, and to create an object again we have to go to our setup object manager, and there we have to select our object. So I'll go to object manager. I'll search for our object that we created. So our object name was car, so I'll select the car object now, and here I'll go to the fields and relationship, and these four fields are created by default. Now we're gonna add our fields. So if we look into our document that we have just downloaded, let me zoom it. So here the car name is already created. So now the next one we're gonna create is the category, and that is pick list. So let's go and create a new field here. Select new, and it will ask us the data type for this particular field. It's a pick list. Here I already given the data type, that is pick list. So let's select the pick list here, go down, select next. Then it will ask for the field label. The field label is category, and we want to select a enter values with each value separated by a new line. So we'll enter our fields here for the pick list, and the fields I already mentioned here, category pick list, and I'll copy this and paste it here. Just make sure there is no extra spaces is there, and then what we're gonna do is we'll keep the field name as it is, and here we can add the description. We can say this pick list is the category list of cars, and we can say always required in order to save a record. We want this field always to be there whenever we are creating the record. And let's hit next, and just make sure the system admin is selected. Click next, and let's hit save and new. So now our category pick list is created. Let's go and do the same thing for the rest of the fields. I'll select control. I'll see which data type I want to create. I'll select pick list. I'll go and create the pick list now. Again, I'll go down and select next, and here I'll give the field name. Here I'll say enter the value for each line, and here we want the control to be automatic or manual. So our car can be either automatic or manual. And on the bottom we'll select again required field, say next and next, and say save and new. So we have seen till now how to create the pick list. Now we'll see how to create a long text area. So here on the bottom we'll select text area long, say next, and we want to create a field description. We want the visible line to be 3, and just hit next, and just make sure it's visible for system admin. Hit next and say save and new. And now our next field that we want to create is the fuel type, and it's a text field. So we'll select the text here and say next. We can create this as well as for a pick list, like our fuel type can either be petrol or diesel. Now we have a gas option as well, but I just kept it as the text field. Just to explain how we can create the text field, here we can create the length. I have given the length here 20 in the bracket, so it's like length 20. We'll say this is also required, and let's hit say next and next and hit save and new. Let's go back and create a make field that is a pick list. We'll select pick list here and select next. I'll select the field name make. I'll say enter values manually, and I'll go and copy the make pick list. So I have 4 fields here: Ford, Hyundai, Honda and Renault. For these makes we gonna build our app. We'll say this is also very much needed. Create an object. Then next, I'll select next and I'll say save and new, and we'll go back and see what's our next field, that is manufacturer selling retail price. So we want this to be a currency field, but this is the amount for the car, and here we'll say MSRP, and here the length should be 6, and we'll say this is also required because price is very much needed to create an object. We'll say next and I'll hit next and again select save and new. Then after that we need number of seats. This should be a number field. I'll go and select a number field. I'll go next and give the name number of seats. This should be length 1. In a car there cannot be a seats more than 9 or 10, so I'll keep the length 1 only, so it should be a single digit 0 to 9, and we'll say this is also required, and that's next next and save and new. And let's go back. Owner is already created here in our field by default with the while we creating the object, so we don't need to create the owner. Then we need the picture URL where we'll place our image, so it should be a URL field. So just go to the bottom, you'll see a field URL, and I'll give the field name picture URL, and is also required. Let's hit next and let's hit next and hit save. So now you can see that our all fields are coming here, starting with category, control, description, fuel type, make, price, number of seats, owner and picture URL. Whichever field starts with like ends with the underscore C, these are the custom fields, and those fields that are not ending with the underscore C, those are the standard field comes with the object creation. Like name field, as I said, owner ID is already available, that's why we haven't created it here. Then other last modify ID is there, created by is there, so these fields are already available. And now if we go back to our app, let's search here car hub, and if I go to the cars and click on new, now you can see that all fields are coming here, and we want these cars to be like these fields to be aligned properly. So let's go and do that as well. But now you can see in our while creating the new record, we able to see all the fields that we have created. If you open the drop down, you will see all values are there. Validation is happening because we have set the it's the required field. So let's go back to our object. You can select, click on gear icon and select edit object. And we can go to the page layout, click on car layout, and in the car layout you go down, you can see the car details is there. Now here you can drag and drop and simply realign the structure. So we want the user to select first car name, then category, then we can move the control to the next side, then we can move the fuel type to the next side, then we'll keep the price here, the number of seats to the next side, and the picture URL in the end. So we have aligned the fields now. Let's hit the save button on the top, and let's go back to our app now. I'll say car hub, and here in the car record now we'll see whether the fields are aligned while creating the car record. I'll click new. Let's refresh the page once. After refreshing, we can see that now the layout has been changed. And now let's create a record, one record. I'll say Ford. I want the category to be hatchback. I want the control to be automatic. I want the description very cool and nice. Any description you can give. Then the fuel type, I can say petrol, capital petrol. And then we can say the make is Ford, uh, Ferrari, or not Ford one, or some, any name you can give. In the price, we can say $20,000. The picture URL will come here. I'll show you in the next video how we can add the picture URL. But before that, you can just simply say Ford image.png, some randomly seat number of seats, you can say 4, and let's hit save and see whether the record is creating. Now the record is creating, and we can move the picture URL to the right hand side. We can do that quickly now. So we'll go back to edit object. We'll change the layout again. We'll go to car object, page layout, car layout, and then I'll just drag this picture URL next to the price and hit save. If I come back my record page, for the record just now I created, I refresh the page. Time to select. So there was some caching issue, I guess. Now you can see the layout is changed, and now the picture URL is coming next to the price. And going forward, I'm going to use the incognito mode so that we'll not face the same caching issue. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.